Yeah, tonight. They hook up in a quick minute. Yes. Big applause. Thank you, Michael. Big applause for these women that get it together, get cool in a quick minute. This is Gloria Mayfield Banks, and I'm so excited to be the host today for We Got Issues. We got issues 9:10 a.m. the Superstation out of Detroit, and we're excited for you to get to know us today. Oh, we have to bring the energy, y'all. We have to bring the energy because it's just so much craziness with the capital C, craziness going out there. And so, we come here because we like to talk to y'all. We come here because we want to know about your issues because we know that you got issues, we got issues, everybody's got issues, everybody got different kind of issues. Caterina got flowers yesterday. I did not. Okay, so we just got issues going all over the place. And it's funny to watch each of our own brands, our own careers, our own families. And then when you guys come on in here, you hear all about the tea about us and everybody else. Ooh, yesterday's show was juicy. We had somebody call in and had some controversy. We loved it. So if you're there and you want to call in, we invite you to call us at 313-778-7600. We invite you to call in with your opinion. We invite you to call in with the answer to these questions because they don't even know what's coming at them. But I had a lot of questions. I got a lot of conversation. There's a lot going on. I'm so excited. I want to go from the East Coast to the West Coast. Caterina Harris Earl, one of the girls. She's the only one that got a rhyme. What's happening out there, Caterina? What's going on?
Oh my goodness, this is so funny. I put y'all up on the big screen, so I mean, oh, this is so funny. I put y'all up on the big screen so I can see you big. But Gloria, I think this is my daily therapy. I mean, really, I hate to tell y'all, but y'all are my therapists. I believe that this show is therapy. That's what I'm calling it. That's what it is every day. Sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, I got to get ready for the radio. And some days it's like, you know what? Let's just take, this is a chill pill. You get 1 hour to take a chill pill. So that's what's happening over here. It's good. Yeah. I'm keeping warm and, but I will say this, I'm not Sabrina Goodwin Monday. My mama she's downstairs taking the Christmas decorations down. And if it was up to me, they'd have been up till the 8th, maybe the 10th, because I don't like taking my New Year's Eve weekend to take them down. Like I want to just feel the holiday. And then I get so busy and it's like, so I'm so glad she's taking them down.
Yeah. Well, that's a good question to start with. Who's got the Christmas decorations? Because mine can stay up till March, April. I don't care. I've had lights up there for years. I mean, my mother used to keep her Christmas tree up all year round. She's like, I like it, so it's up. And I'm like, I got you. And when your decoration is not your thing, Christmas decoration, girl, my Christmas decoration fall all over my Easter decorations. They fall over the summer decorations. I'm that kind of girlfriend. So tell Pert to come on over here when everything clears up. That's exciting. Because honestly, the housekeeper was here today and I looked at the tree. I said, well, I guess it'll be up till next week. It's going to be there for a minute. It's all right. Nobody's coming up in here. So that's exciting. Okay, Sabrina, what's happening? Before we go to the news, girl? What's going on, Sabrina? Good one Monday.
Everything, it's a great day. Today has been pretty relaxed. Yesterday was hectic. Had a couple of meetings, but I'm feeling at peace. Yesterday, I was all riled up and flustered about some things. Today, I'm taking a chill pill, just coasting right on into our evening hour. And then I got another meeting, but I'm good. Today, I'm all good.
Okay, well, we're all clear. Look, Chris is already laughing. She's like, that's how Sabrina starts out, doesn't she, Chris? She starts out all...
It ain't over until 6:56. So right now, we're going to take what we can get, but we have until 6:56 before we can say she told chill.
I hope that you guys really see the different personalities of the girlfriends here. What's going on in Detroit, Crisette Ellis? What is going on in the Big D?
Well, you know what? We absolutely have some cold weather, which, we're accustomed to. It finally got here. So it is absolutely feeling like winter here in the D. We have snow. The snow isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Not an enormous amount of snow, but it's cold enough to keep the snow on the ground. So, I know Sabrina has to get used to it, the weather, but hey, I got on my trusty turtleneck. Sabrina, just go and find some turtlenecks.
Chris, I can't find them. I don't even know where to buy turtlenecks. I was going to ask you. I've never shopped for turtlenecks, but you have like one in every color, one in every style.
So you definitely have to find some for you. We'll talk about that.
Well, she would just
no.
But you know, the beauty of that is Chris likes to buy. As long as you send her that money, she likes to buy. She'll buy it for you.
I will hook a sister up.
What I did buy last week was an electric blanket. How about that? So that's my turtleneck. I walk around an electric blanket, okay?
A walk around one.
And she plugs it into the kitchen. She plugs it into the living room. She plugs it into the den. Oh my goodness.
Kenny is like, you got your onesie on, your velvet onesie, your bunny hopper socks on, you got your electric blanket. He's like, and your mask. He's like, okay, I'm staying far away from you.
Ooh, Sabrina, you are funny. Not the velvet onesie. Not the velvet onesie. Okay. Oh my goodness.
That didn't get on social media.
Right, exactly. I was thinking the same thing, Caterina. Ain't nobody saw that part of Sabrina. Nobody saw that part.
Well, you know what, Chris? I haven't listened to a lot of news, but the news I did hear on today, and I know Gloria, I think you heard a little bit about it. But what do you guys think about the drivers who were stuck on a 50-mile stretch of Interstate 5, Virginia?
Right.
Were freezing temperatures for more than 24 hours. It was a crash involving multiple vehicles. And I was just hearing all of the stories. A lot of them had small children in the car. They ran out of food. I mean, and they literally couldn't go any further than where they were. There was an ambulance that was stuck that had somebody that was sick that they were rushing to the hospital. And thankfully, the ambulance driver, he saw a police officer, flagged him down. The police officer took the person out of the ambulance, put him into the car, and drove that particular person to the hospital. So I was thinking, man, what would I do? A 2-year-old, some of them ran out of food.
4-month-old. There was a 4-month-old there, Chris, a 4-month-old. And the woman she was beside herself. Can you imagine? In the cold.
I can't even imagine. So, when you hear stories like that, I started, Caterina, you gave us such a great suggestion to get I think it was you, or maybe you or something you posted, but to get a jar, and every day to write something that you're thankful for and put it in a jar. And then in New Year's of 2023, you open it up and you can read all of the things that all of the blessings that you have. And so, I thought today, like the other day, Gloria, I wrote that in. I had to go for a mammogram because they had seen something and they wanted me to go every 6 months or whatever. So I made my appointment, went. And how you sitting there waiting, but I had a great attitude. I was positive. I said, you know what? No use in worrying. So I sat there and waited. And the lady came back. She came back real quick. I was like, wow, that was quick. And she said, you know what? We don't need to see you until 2023. Everything looks great. Everything is perfect. And when I tell you, I couldn't wait to get home and write it down and put it in my jar. So I am absolutely doing that this year, Caterina, writing down why you are thankful and grateful, and it'll keep you from complaining and it'll keep you from being negative.
Wow, that's awesome, Chris. Wow. And we're not going to call that a resolution. We're going to call that a declaration. Huh?
Yeah. I went right on Etsy and found somebody makes these really pretty jars, and I've ordered and supported a craft on Etsy. Mine hasn't come yet, so I don't have my pieces of paper yet.
That's interesting because I decided I almost, how you get flowers and you get all the flower jars and everything that come the vases that they come in. And I was almost going to get rid of some of them. They said you can take them back to the florist. But then I went online and I said, there's so many things you can do that's really pretty with the flower vases. Because some of them are really, really gorgeous. They're coming unique. Like, now, that's as far as I go. But if I do that, I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put up there for y'all to say something. You better say something on my social media when I decorate it. That'll be out. But there you go, Chris. She just gave me an idea to go get the vase, clean it out, and then put a blessing in there every day. I like the declaration.
It's not already clean.
Absolutely.
It's not already clean. Your vases are not already clean.
See, Gloria,
There she goes.
She was
started
not going to be able to make it until the first break. It's not even the first break.
Okay, so I'm not talking because not only are we not girlfriends anymore, we don't have no issues because you off the show. Okay, that's what we're gonna do right now. If you're off the show, there's no issues.
Sabrina.
Okay.
Ooh, Sabrina. And Crisette, they want to know when you get the turtlenecks, the girlfriend tribe wants to know where you got the turtlenecks because people in the chat are saying where the turtlenecks come from.
Right.
They want to know. They can't find them either. So
Right.
keep us posted.
Right.
We'll
They said they're all sold out. All sold out. Girl, messy Sabrina. Crazy Sabrina. Yeah, this is your day. This is your day for real, you guys.
No.
Okay, so listen. That accident on 95. I just want to say it was trailer truck after trailer truck after trailer truck after trailer truck. And for those of you who are watching the news, this has been the worst storm in the last 3 years in the Northeast, and the temperature dropped to 19 degrees. So that meant nothing was melted. So we went from a very warm temperature to a very cold temperature, which makes the highways very slippery. So it was like, they keep talking about the perfect storm, the perfect storm, the perfect storm. So that's what was going on there. Then, y'all, I know we don't like to say it, but I got another text from someone that said the next variant, corona variant, is called IHU. Coming out of France, and it is more contagious than Omicron.
Oh,
What?
Jesus.
More contagious than it's more infectious than Omicron. The Omicron that we know. IHU, look it up. Everybody start looking it up. It's coming out of France. They said it talks about the mutation and all that kind of stuff, and that, it takes a minute for us to get all the news, so we have to share it, but we just have to be
cousin is on
very
a plane.
careful.
My cousin was on a plane last night to Paris.
Oh, Lord. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You guys, seriously. So today we're going to talk about some other things. So is there anything else in news before we go to the break? Because when we come back, I got a lot to talk about. Anything else? Oh, that's a good one. Elisa said, did I say her name right? Aisha. Girl, you have to put your name phonetically for me to read it. But she said to get the N95 mask. So you guys, the type of mask, now the CDC is talking about the type of mask that you use. It's going to make a very big deal. Type of mask. And then they were supposed to say how long the CDC was supposed to revive what is it, when you stay quarantine days? Did they revise it yet? Did y'all hear? They did? What'd they say, Caterina?
The guidelines.
Yeah, the guidelines.
They're reviewing it. Dr. Fauci said they're reviewing it. They're reviewing why they're not requiring people to have tests to come out of quarantine too. So that's all I heard is it's under review.
How about those masks that we've been wearing, Caterina? I think you were the resource. They say that the K95, if they say 95, you need 90. The K95 masks are knockoffs. They're not good. They're a fake.
But
I'm gonna
I
send
looked
you that
at the KN95. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. The KN95, because I hear the music playing. That means the commercials are coming. So we got issues if we don't stop talking right now, Micah. We're gonna stop talking right now. We got issues. We'll see y'all back here in just a few minutes. Call your girlfriend, tell her to tune in. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Okay, so we were talking about masking up. We talking about masking up, fake mask, real mask, cheap
This
mask,
is Sabrina. Can you connect me up?
all kind of mask. So it's really important. I think you're talking about the KN95 mask. Is that what you were talking about, Sabrina?
Yeah.
Did you hear about it?
I really thought I was doing something. I mean, I had my K95 mask, and I've been so proud. I've been sending them to family members. And you too, Chris. Okay. And Caterina, I guess you will take a sip of coffee because you're the one who told us to get those masks. Okay.
Right.
And so she's sipping her tea like, oh Lord, I told you to get these masks. Okay.
Me too. Me too.
And she tried to
Bought a
sip
ton
her
of them because of Caterina.
Okay. They said, you can't hear me? Okay, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I couldn't hear Chris.
They said that those are knockoffs of the real masks we're supposed to have. If they have K in front of them, they're not the real masks that are safe for us. They said they're not filtering nothing for nobody. Now, I don't know how true that is.
Are you serious, Sabrina?
No, man.
Oh,
on Amazon, which is the authority, they said that they have reached certain things that it's not N95, but the KN, because I sure did just buy 50 of them. So they better be doing something because they suck my face up. They suck my face up for real.
They do
But
have some fake ones. There definitely are some fake ones. And I mean, I know there's just fake. There's probably fake N95s, but for real, Sabrina, who was the source on that?
That's what they're saying. That if they have the K, and I was like, oh my gosh, I thought that was the official stamp, the K95.
Because they say that's better than the just cloth, you know. And one of the tests they do is just put it on and blow out a candle. And they show the difference when you blow out a candle. Some of those masks, the blue ones, the little blue ones people wear, you can put it on and you could blow a whole candle out with those on.
Wow. Well, you know what?
Really?
N95, they are super expensive. For 10, it costs $22 for just 10 of the N95. So I think that's one of the reasons why people are doing the KN95. I got a ton of them. I order every time. Anything Caterina put in the chat, we order. So Caterina is officially
the N95s too, but they are itchy. They itch my face, man. Ooh, those things are hard to wear. Have y'all worn them?
So you know what? We just have to wear 2 of them, Sabrina. We might have to put 3 on. So
we got to call her, y'all. I got to call on my show. Ooh, we got to call her. Tia, are you there? Are you there, Tia? Are you there to stop the teeth going on? How are you?
Yes, I am here. I am here for you ladies. Lord have mercy. So here's the deal. Okay, so the N95 masks are made by 3M. Okay, so 3M is like the originator of these N95 masks. Okay, the KN95 stands for Korean. So those N95 masks are made in Korea. So that's what the K is for, Korean N95 masks. So, you know, they work on it. They are the knockoff kings and queens. So that's do they work? Do they work between the two? And that's the difference in the pricing as well. So,
okay.
Now, because I remember last year, you know, they had shut down people from even buying N95 masks because they were taking them and diverting them to medical staff and hospitals, and it was almost impossible to get them. So I was going to buy some of the KN95. I thought I was doing something. I had found the KN95 mask, and I found it at a medical supply store. And so when I asked her, I said, so what's the difference between KN95 and the N95? And she was like, they're made in Korea. I was like, oh, I don't want these. And I never did buy them. I never did buy them. I don't trust them. I really did not trust it. And I wanted to buy American, and I just did not buy them. But now the N95s are available, but they are super expensive. They are. But, so I just wanted to put that out there. Y'all guys will see it.
Yet. Okay, Tia, you can't get off yet, right? Okay, just want to tell you, you can't get off yet because we done got you captured for a second. So you're going to be part of the girlfriends because I got a phone call and I'm so excited. I got a guest calling in. So you're going to stay on here for just a second, okay? And I can tell your spirit is good. So Tia, you get to answer the first question. Okay, here we go. We're going to talk about things that you get to talk to people about that are interesting. And we want to find out about the girlfriends. So Tia, you get to answer the first question, and then I'm going to pass it to everybody else, and then you can get off first. So Tia, the first question I want to ask you is, what is the most beautiful song you have ever heard? Period. What's the most beautiful song you've ever heard? And the rest of y'all need to get ready for it, because I'm coming on you.
Oh, wow. That's a hard question. Ooh, that's really hard. Okay. See, there's this one song. It is so beautiful, and I don't even know if people even recognize this song, but this singer, her name is Liz Hogue, and she made this song called Dream Lover, and her voice is angelic. It is a beautiful, beautiful song. But I mean, if you guys ever get a chance to Google it, it's called Dream Lover, and her name is Liz, Liz. Last name is Hogue, I believe it is. I don't think she should be a background singer at least Vanguard. Michael, you play that song? Is that what he's doing? Is that the song? That's it. Oh, Michael, you on it. Oh, that's you, Caterina. Okay, we got the song covered. Now, see, if this was Catrina's song, she would have had the song all queued up and everything. So, yeah, thank you for calling in. Yeah, but you know what? Her voice, when I listen to her voice, she has a beautiful voice. And that was a one-hit wonder, and that was it. But she has a beautiful, beautiful voice. So that's my song, because I don't have time to think about all the other stuff. So I'm a music lover, but that's a good question. Yeah, well, thank you so much. And we're so glad that you called to We Got Issues.
And whenever you hear me hosting, you go ahead and call back in, because I'm going to collect me some callers, okay? That's what I'm going to do. Welcome to you. Welcome to We Got Issues and to our tribe. Don't even try it. Okay, Caterina, what's your favorite song? Thank you so much, Tia. Happy New Year to you. Caterina, what's the most beautiful song you've ever heard?
I knew exactly what my beautiful song was. It popped up, I know for sure. And then my husband is in my text chat trying to defend his wife on a KN mess. He's over there texting me, tell Sabrina. But my most beautiful favorite song, me and Kim, exactly, as by Stevie Wonder. Always. That song is so beautiful. It immediately sends me to a place, immediately gives me joy. Always by Stevie Wonder is just, that whole album is some of the most beautiful stuff. Home, Crystal said Home by Stephanie Mills. I love me some Stevie Wonder. So that's it.
That's awesome. We're going around. I want to hear everybody else. Sabrina, Chris, what's your most beautiful song?
You know what? I'm sure I have several, but one, every time it comes on, I just absolutely love it. And it's What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. I love. Every time that comes on, I love that song.
Okay.
That's so hard. That's so hard. I mean, this is not my most favorite song, but it's a beautiful song. Ave Maria. They play it at funerals, at weddings. It just always is so beautiful.
Yes.
So Ave Maria. I would have to say that.
We were at Natalie's house once, and she played Ave Maria by Beyonce, I think. Wasn't it by Beyonce?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. And it was gorgeous. Oh my gosh. She played that and she put it on her speakers. And I listened to that song over and over and over again. Okay, we got some more questions here. We got some more questions. Go ahead.
Gloria. Let me just add one more by Patti LaBelle. I love when she sings Somewhere Over the Rainbow. That's another one that I love.
Yes. That's good. There's so many beautiful songs. Okay, but we're going into another song. Okay, so what song gets you pumped up every time it comes on? Now listen now, my definition of pumped up is you can't sit on it, you got to stand up, and sometimes you take your bra off and you swirl it around like this because you got you going. So before you start doing that invitation, Lady Crisette, I'm saying. So what song when you hear it, you immediately start like dancing, like takes you there immediately because you're gonna hear the personalities of these girlfriends. Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna say "Happy" by Pharrell. You play "Happy"?
Okay, Happy.
Oh yeah,
I
love that song. Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's good. That's good. That's good. He has a special on Netflix that's really good about gospel singing. He's really good. Okay, who else?
Ain't nobody.
Chat, y'all. Go ahead.
Ain't Nobody by Shaka Khan. Ain't Nobody by Shaka Khan. That's my all-time.
Ain't
Nobody.
Right.
Yep.
Okay,
That's
good,
it.
good. All right.
Yep.
I love it.
And
Okay,
some
Sabrina,
90s hip hop
Sabrina.
will get me going. Just about all the 90s hip hop will get me
all the
moving.
all the 90s. All the 90s hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what? Because sometimes I'm looking for a
that
great
take you
song
back
and I
to the
ask for
biker
90s
pants.
R&B, but I need to ask for 90s hip hop. Okay.
Yeah, 90s hip hop.
Okay, Sabrina, what's yours?
You know, somebody said back that thing up. I mean, you know, those songs maybe make you back that thing up, okay?
There's always one in the
Love
group.
that.
Always.
We
always one that got issues. There's always one.
The one we played for you the other day, Flashlight. I mean, Flashlight always makes you get in the mood. Yeah, it takes you back to the basement. It always makes you move. And then I love Anything Fast by Bruno Mars. That's my boyfriend.
Yeah,
I mean, Bruno is my boy.
Bruno.
I love me some Bruno. Yeah.
But you know, when Valerie put up the Atomic Dog, now you go to the Atomic Dog, and then you go back to Howard University. Oh my goodness, that's it, boy. All of a sudden, the walls start sweating. The walls start sweating because you put that song on. It don't matter what's going on. Everybody's going to get up and dance. Okay, so here we go.
Norma said Brick House. Somebody said Brick House. I was going to say Brick House. That one will get you going.
Yep, that's a good one. Oh my goodness.
Here come Michael.
Commercial again. Michael, we got to do another commercial. Okay, got to pay some bills. It's Gloria Mayfield Banks. We got issues. 9:10 a.m. the Superstation. Call your girlfriends. We want them to be up here in this conversation with Oh Fire by Carolyn Muse. Fire. Oh yeah, fire. Okay, we're going to go to break.
That's a good one.
We'll be right back. Superstation. Call your girlfriends. We want them to be up here in this conversation.
Arizona.
Hey.
wait, they're talking about me. Hold on a second.
No, me, 34, 24, 36, 24, 36.
You know. Come on now.
How?
Oh my God. And the word.
So good. That was so good. That was so good. You guys, when you put on a good song, it gets your ego going. And you guys, we have some great recommendations in the chat. That is so hilarious. Okay, so here we go, you guys. Let them know who you are. What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite all-time movie? I'm going to start with Sabrina because she's only seen 3 in her entire life anyway. So what's your favorite movie? Because Sabrina goes to sleep at the movie theater. What's your favorite movie, Sabrina?
Girl, I've said this for a long time. Kramer versus Kramer. Do y'all remember that movie?
Yes.
Kramer versus Kramer. I love that movie. That's my all-time favorite.
Wow.
I'm not a movie person, but I love that movie.
Okay, I love it. Okay, we got Bridges of Madison County. I remember that. Color Purpose. Oh my gosh, Imitation of Life was coming up. Okay, Chris, you're deep into thought. What's your movie?
It was called what was it in terms? I can't think of the name of it. Of endearment with the daughter.
Terms of Endearment.
What is it called?
Terms of Endearment.
Terms of Endearment.
In terms of endearment. That's a movie, is a tearjerker. I don't care how many times you see it, you're gonna cry.
Now, what was that all about? Because I know I saw it.
It was where she and her mother kind of had a rough relationship, but at the end she ended up getting cancer. Her little boy was mad at her, and when, on her deathbed, she said to him, "I want you to know I love you, and when you get older and you look back over here, at this time, I don't want you to feel guilty about how you responded to me."
Who was the star?
What is her name? No. Who said that? Imitation of Life.
But I know the song, but I don't know which one. Okay. But I know I know the movie, but I can't for the life of me think of who the star is in that movie. Terms of Endearment. Okay, Caterina. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Caterina.
Thinking.
Go ahead, Caterina.
Go ahead, so Crisette can Google it. And come back and tell us all about it.
She gonna have to answer
exactly what I'm doing
in a minute.
Exactly.
Somebody help her in the chat.
Okay.
Right.
They said, Sheila said, "You tell all Sabrina's business. You tell
all of it. Because she tells all of mine.
All the time.
My real favorite movie is the last movie I saw, because I can watch a movie and forget that I've seen it. That's kind of crazy. I mean, I get so into it and I love it, but whatever last one. But I think my favorite one, if I got to pick one, is Love and Basketball.
That's Kiara's all-time favorite. That is Kiara's all-time favorite movie. She's gonna be glad to know. It's Shirley MacLaine. Shirley MacLaine.
Okay, Shirley MacLaine. Wow. Okay, because my favorite movie is Ghost. Forever and Forever. I just love that movie, Ghost. I love Whoopi in that movie. I love them dance. I love the love scene. That was the first movie Ken and I saw together. I love that movie, Ghost. I can watch it over and over again. Okay, then we're gonna go to some more.
Remember the Titans. Remember the Titans is a good movie. Remember the Titans.
Oh, yeah. That's a good movie.
It's always a good feel movie, an encouraging movie. Kenny just texted me back. Hey, Kenny's listening to us today. Hey, Kenny.
We got everybody. Listening except Ken. Yeah, okay. Let's just keep going. I love The Wiz is in there.
Do the Right Thing.
We got some great movies.
Do the Right Thing. Spike Lee. That was a great movie. Spike Lee. Do the Right Thing. DJ Mike.
Do the Right Thing.
Right Thing.
Yeah, Do the Right Thing.
The Five Heartbeats. Really, I love that.
Yeah. Okay, now wait. If you had a celebrity crush, now that your husbands are watching, who would be your celebrity crush? Okay, now this is just a crush. Go ahead, Chris. Who?
Mine would be Idris.
Oh, show. Idris.
Yes, he's phenomenal. He's a phenomenal actor. Okay. Chat, we want to hear who your celebrity crush is. Love Jones.
Roy, we know who yours is.
Let me
say this. Is yours still Will Smith? Are you still all over Will Smith?
No, that must have been a movie that he made because it ain't Will no more. No, it ain't Will.
Okay.
Was it? I don't even remember.
Boris Kojo. Boris Kojo.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Boris Kojo.
Easy
y'all.
on the
Listen,
eyes all day long.
I have to tell you this. I had a photographer in Atlanta who had a job with Boris. But before he shot Boris was walking down the street. Now, this is a man photographer who's a great friend of mine. And he said, when you see him walk down the street, everybody falls out. Men, women, kids. He's so beautiful. They say when he walks down the street, that's it. That's all there is. Yeah.
And then speak more than one language. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Just start speaking German or whatever else you want to speak. That's really, you're going to be over.
Right. Exactly. Okay, Sabrina, who is it?
I don't know. I really don't have a.
Kenny's watching. Kenny listening.
Who?
I said Kenny's listening.
No.
She can't think right now.
I mean, I love Denzel, but I mean, I don't think that would be a crush kind of thing. So no, I don't know.
Okay. Who said something?
I was thinking when you said about Boris Kojo that one time Jamie Foxx was talking about being in the presence of Prince, and he said, if you look into Prince's eyes, he said it's over. It's just over. I mean, it was hilarious for him to describe. He said, I was at something, and he said, I was talking to Prince, and he said, I looked in his eyes, I saw his eyelashes, and he was like, oh my God, you are absolutely gorgeous. When I tell you, I was crying tears. It was so funny. I was crying tears.
Hilarious. Okay, he's hilarious. Okay, look, we're going to change it now. Which friend or family member do you look up to the most?
Ooh.
Which friend or family member? Now, husbands don't count. Who wants to go first? Mamas don't count. You're not in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Now, Michael B. Jordan, we have to go back to that one. Michael B. Jordan and Morris Chestnut, for real. Thank you for putting that out there. Michael B. Jordan, he's the real thing, for real. Okay, so who else? Come on. What family member? Okay, so if it's not the one you look up to the most, which one do you look up to and why? Name one person that you look up to and why.
Well, when I was younger, it was my older cousin, Michelle Beauchamp, out of California. She was 5 years older than I was. She was Miss Black Colorado. She
really?
She was. Yep. I think she was top 10 in Miss Black America. And just always, always poised, always purposeful, always dynamic. Absolutely. So that was my big cousin that I looked up to growing up. For
okay,
sure.
That's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Who else?
I said my spiritual father in South Africa, him and his wife, I really look up to them. I admire them. I definitely, being in their presence always elevates me. So it helps me think thoughts that I never would have thought being around anybody else in ministry. So really look up to them.
Okay, awesome. Chris, you got one?
Yeah, I look up to you, Gloria. How about that? Look, everybody's talking about. We ain't gonna say Gloria. I'm gonna say Gloria since nobody said you.
Katrina,
Gloria.
there you go.
Absolutely. I totally look up to you for a variety of reasons, and because you are graduating, I think it is just apropos. It is perfect to say you are absolutely somebody that I have admired for so many years, and I'm so thankful and grateful that you are my friend.
Thank you, Crisette. And I think you get an A+ for today. Now that Sabrina's been kicked off, Caterina, you can go away too. And it'll just be me and Crisette. So I'm just here to tell you, okay? Okay. So next one, tell us about a family tradition that each one of you have. Tell us about one of your family traditions that you really love and you want to share with us.
I'll go. One of our family traditions that we have done every year is we didn't get a chance to get together. My sisters, we call ourselves the Green Girls. is my mother, when we were growing up, one of her favorite desserts to make was chocolate pie. And literally it's a labor of love because it's not something that you can make just like that. So we get together over somebody's house. And because, everything that's going on, we decided to Zoom to make our pie. So it was, when I say hilarious, because my one youngest sister, she's like, I don't know how to do this. I wasn't in the kitchen with my mama. So, she in there stirring. And so we did that. And it was so much fun, even though it's more fun to be together doing it, but we still did it. And we do it just in remembrance of my mom, because that was one of her favorite desserts to make.
That's a great tradition. We don't do nothing like that, nothing like that. But that's good. That's a good one. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Who else?
Mine is since I've become an Earl, everything, it always revolves around food. Just watching how the Earls would all get together, Fish Fry Friday, or how we would all get together and go out to the original Pancake House. The way seeing that whole table full of all family, as an only child. Yeah. No brothers, no sisters, no kids. That to me, just getting together at a restaurant and eating, with family for special occasions always was new for me at 45.
That's good.
So
yeah, that's good.
Love that.
That's good. That's a big one.
So this is a holiday family tradition or just tradition?
Just any tradition. Any tradition.
Yeah. Holidays always, when the kids, Christmas lights. Always get in the car, pile up, go look at Christmas lights during the holidays. We would find the biggest, grandest light display. And I missed that. I missed it. Honestly, being in Ohio, first time, I was Googling, where do I go find some Christmas lights? Even though there's no babies here, I was going to tell Kenny, can we go look at some lights? Okay.
Okay, well, we're going to make sure. Ohio, if you live in the state of Ohio, we need to go in the chat and give us several reasons why Sabrina needs to fall in love with the state of Ohio, other than LeBron James is from there, because that's the only reason I personally need, which is another celebrity I can have a crush on, is LeBron James, for real. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, Michael, play the song, because we're coming right back at you. Don't forget to call us at 313-778-7600. We want to hear from you, girlfriend. I might let you off the call if you call in. We want to hear from you. You listen, we got issues, and we'll be right back at you. Back that thing up. Go ahead, Michael.
Yes. We're loving it. Okay. Get her request on my show. Okay. That's good. That's how we going. That was just going. I said, okay.
When you doing the show with us today, he's all up in the We Got Issues. He's like, boy, I got to play that so I don't have no issues with Crisette. I said, I got it. Calling on my show. That's good. I absolutely love it. Okay, so here's what I want to know. What did you want to be when you were young? When you were thinking about, when I grow up, I want to be a what? What was it that each one of you thought you wanted to be when you were a little girl to grow up as? Go ahead, Sabrina.
I was going to be a pediatrician. I love babies. I didn't know you had to doctor them. I just knew I love babies. And so when I was a little girl, right, exactly. When I tell you I love babies, I've always loved babies, still love babies. If people have babies, I want to hold the babies. So that's what I wanted to be. Until I figured it out. And there was a whole lot of schooling that went with that. So I was like, no, that's okay. Maybe I'll be in daycare. Maybe I'll own a daycare center.
And then you figured out what you had to do for that. You're like, no. That ain't the part of it I want. No, that ain't the part. That is hilarious. That's hilarious. Who's next?
You know what?
Gloria,
I wanted to be, believe it or not, it was one or two things. I wanted to be a stenographer, a court reporter.
Me too.
And which is really interesting. And I mean, I look back, I found, your little diaries of things. I was like, why on earth did I want to? Maybe because, and I'm going to say partly, I can remember now, when we were younger, my dad used to take us down to Recorder's Court. And we would sit in, and he would take us to watch cases, and we would sit in the courtroom and watch, different cases that are going on. And maybe because she was in the room and I saw her, and I was always curious as to what the lady was doing at the front of the room, because that's when they had the stenographer box. Yeah. And then later on, they had that thing that they would put up, to their mouth, and they would be talking into it. So that is, I remember that. And then the second thing I wanted to be, believe it or not, I'm so glad I didn't, and that's no shade, a flight attendant, because I would probably get into a lot of fights right about now, watching all the stuff that they're going through. Literally, I'm like, you know what the Bible says, God will never put more in you than you can bear. And when I've seen some of those videos of what the flight attendants have to go through, I'm like, Lord, He would really have to help me. So those are two memories that I can remember, that those are two things that I wanted to do.
I know. We got to have a show about that, about the flight attendants fighting for sure on the flights. Like right now, they're having to be the police on the airplane. They got to be everything. It's a lot. But a lot of people did think they wanted to be flight attendants. That's good. Caterina, what did you want to be?
Okay, listen to this. Two things y'all didn't know. First one, I wanted to be president. Okay. I wanted to make a lot of money so that I could buy my mom a mobile home. So if her house burnt down, she would always have a place to live.
Wait. Let me stop right there. Okay. Let me stop right there. Let us all stop right there. You wanted to make a lot of money so you could buy your mother a mobile home. I'm so glad you came into our circle so that you understand what one would do with a lot of money.
I wanted her
because
always
that
to have
awareness does not go together.
And then the third funny thing is I wanted to be able to take care of my brother, because when people asked me, did I have a brother? I said I had a brother, because I didn't know what a brother was. So I thought my brother was the brother. And so the Child Protective Services almost came to my house, was convinced my mom was hiding the kid in the closet. They asked me, where is your brother? I was like, my brother's in the closet. My brother. Okay.
Wow. Wow.
I was going to be president so I could take care of my mama and my brother.
Put your mama umbrella in the mobile home that you bought on the presidential salary that you was hoping for. Oh my goodness. That's a shame. Okay, here's another question. What hobby do you wish you had that you don't have yet? What hobby do you wish you had or wish you had that you don't have now?
Photography on a high level.
Oh, that's a good one, especially now.
Like one of those serious cameras with the lens. I love photography. My sister tells me I have a really great eye, and I want to really pursue that. I love photography, but it takes, you got to practice and you got to have good equipment. So photography for me.
Wow, very
you
good.
Take some
very
good pictures with that iPhone.
Oh, don't talk about Sabrina and the iPhone and excellence. Sabrina, iPhone.
She does take good pictures
right now.
Unless she's on social media, so like.
She don't take good pictures of people, but you do take good pictures of flowers because that could be abstract. If you cut the flower off, it's okay.
Hey, Sabrina, you know what?
I'm taking pictures. We ain't never in none of the pictures. All this, no head. No,
exactly. Right. You know what? I'm with Sabrina. If I could have a hobby, it would be photography. I like to take pictures, and I want to come out with a book when I become a famous photographer, and it's going to be all the things you can see on a cloudy day. I love to take pictures of clouds. I love to look at clouds. I love to find images in clouds. I love sunsets. I love anything to do with the sky, with sunset. So Sabrina, we need to take a class together.
Okay, that'll be great. But Chris, in the clouds, I bet you'll be in the clouds. You're going to put your face in those clouds.
Look,
it won't be.
I can't stand Gloria. I don't like her. Is that okay? I don't like her.
I'm telling y'all, they're going to come in here tomorrow after she does her guest. Okay, because she got a good guest coming. And then after the guest coming, they're not going to hear from Sabrina for a minute. But I do want to say this. In Detroit, the clouds are pretty. Something about the atmosphere in Detroit, I don't know what it is, the lakes or whatever, but they're full. I remember looking up as a kid for a long time about the clouds. I don't totally remember that. Caterina, you have a hobby that you wish you had that you don't have yet?
And it's been reignited from my TikTok, roller skating. Seeing them folks be going back on the roller skates and getting down and doing that. Really? I mean, I'm like, ooh, they be going in on the roller skates. I wish I could roller skate like they roller skate. And they have so much fun. It's like dancing on skates. I would be roller skating like crazy. More than ice skating. Ice skating is beautiful, but I want to roller skate.
That's interesting. I would cook. If I could cook, if I had to pick again, I would cook. I would really cook, but not yet. Not there yet. I'm just not there yet. I'm just not there. Okay, so what is the most in all your travels? And we've traveled a lot. In all of our travels, we have 1 minute, y'all. In all your travels, what has been the most interesting place you've traveled? 1 minute. Who's going first?
Israel. Israel.
Israel. Okay. One reason why, real quick, Caterina, while they're thinking.
Beautiful. The people were beautiful. It was beautiful. It was not, I didn't feel unsafe like people would think.
Yeah. Okay. Real quick.
I would say Rome because of the Vatican, the history, and all the museums that we were able to go to Rome.
Okay, great. Sabrina.
Choco, Colombia. All dark-skinned Colombians, the entire city. I didn't even know Black Colombians lived there. What about you, Gloria?
India. When we were in India, I was like, I can't believe this is the earth. Like everything about that culture is so completely different because they probably got issues over there in India. We got issues. We are so glad you turned into the girlfriends and listened a little bit about each one of us, you guys. We got issues. We're here every day, 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at 9:10 a.m. The Superstation out of Detroit, WFDF. We love you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Call us at 313-778-7600. Talk to you later. We're looking for callers. Don't even try it. Bye-bye.